if Z and W, well, it looks like omega, but let's call it W. If Z and W are two non-zero complex numbers such that mod of Z into W is 1, so the modulus of the product is 1, and the difference in their arguments, principal arguments, argument of Z minus argument of W is equal to pi by 2, then Z bar into W is equal to minus I, 1, minus 1, I. Now I have actually two methods to solve this problem. This is the first method, method 1. Here we are using the complex exponential representation or the Euler's formula. So I am assuming that Z is R1 e to the power I theta 1. So its complex conjugate Z bar will be R1, same modulus, but the argument will be negative theta 1. So Z bar will be R1 into e to the power minus I theta 1. And we had to write Z bar because we want to find the product of Z bar and W. Okay, that's the reason I have written Z bar separately. And let W be R2 into e to the power I theta 2. Now Z bar into W's product will be product of R1 e to the power I theta 1, which is Z bar, and R2 e to the power I theta 2, which is W. Now it is R1 into R2 into e to the power. Now I have taken minus I common, so we will get theta 1 minus theta 2. But we already know that theta 1 minus theta 2 is pi by 2. Okay, because theta 1 is the argument of Z and theta 2 is the argument of W. So theta 1 minus theta 2 will be pi by 2, and we have now got e to the power minus I pi by 2, and R1 into R2 will be 1. Okay, because product of the moduli of any two complex numbers is basically the modulus of the product. That is how R1 into R2 is equal to 1. So this is where we have used the property of the modulus of a complex number. Once we get it in the form 1 into e to the power minus I pi by 2, then simply use the Euler's formula. It will be cos pi by 2 minus I into sin pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 0, sin pi by 2 1. So it is minus I, that is option A. Yes. Now I will tell you a shortcut to solve this problem. What we will do is we will pick two complex numbers Z and W so that they satisfy mod of ZW equal to 1 and argument of Z minus argument of W equal to pi by 2. Method 2. We need to make sure that none of them is 0. Okay, difference between the principal arguments of these two complex numbers is pi by 2, and the product of Z and W, and if you take the modulus of the product, that should be equal to 1, isn't it? These are the conditions. So what now I am going to do is I am going to let Z to be I and I am going to let W to be 1. Both are complex numbers. Now more importantly, argument of Z is pi by 2, because this is a number which lies on the positive imaginary axis, and argument of 1 is 0, or argument of W, let me say W. Okay, so these two complex numbers satisfy the first property, argument of Z minus argument of W equal to pi by 2, because the difference between these two numbers is pi by 2. Now what is Z into W? Z into W will be I into 1, which is I, and mod of z into w must be mod of I, which is 1. Okay, so this also, this pair of numbers z and w also satisfies the second requirement. So now we can happily find z bar into w. If z is I, the complex conjugate of z would be, see, we do not change the real part, we simply change the sign of the imaginary part. So z bar into w will be minus I into 1 or minus I. Okay, so we again got the same answer which we had got by the first method. First method is what is expected, but you can also take the help of the options. Well, in this problem what we actually did is, if this result is true for any two complex numbers z and w satisfying the requirements, it must be true for the example that we pick. Okay, we carefully picked the values of z and w so that they satisfied mod of z into w equal to 1 and argument of z minus argument of w equal to pi by 2. Then rest was very simple. But you should be well aware of your choices. Okay, only then the second method is going to work. Otherwise, follow the first method which everyone tells you.